empowering you to be the best you that you can be. And I am doing a challenge, 75 days of meditating and writing, and we are on day 60. Oh, wait, we're on day 61. Almost went backwards. We're on day 61 and we are doing 50 minutes, continuing on our path. And in today's video, I wanted to talk with you about your journaling prompt, and this would be about recognizing your patterns. Now, if you don't recognize your pattern, you wouldn't be able to change it, right? So that's the first step, is recognizing the patterns. And these are the patterns that are not serving you in your life. Like, for example, mine was Netflix. I know I've said it so many times, so true. Recognizing this pattern of always wanting to watch something on a either on YouTube or on Netflix. And even before that, though, there was a pattern that I had of watching, Netflix or not Netflix, watching true crime stuff. I would watch, like the investigative shows, and I would read true crime books, and this was a pattern in my life that I had for a long time, and I didn't recognize it as a pattern. I didn't even recognize it. It was just something I was doing. And so what this is about is for you to go and deep dive into your habits, your patterns, those things that are happening that you're doing that you're not really aware of. And part of doing that is by writing things down. Like, what is it that you do day to day? How do you spend your time? And start looking into what are those patterns that you could see that maybe are not serving you. Not maybe, that they're not serving you. So I felt like, saturating my mind with true crime was not serving me. That was a pattern. It was a pattern to keep me stuck in drama and stuck in feeling anxious. I had a lot of anxiety already. That was not helping me. I remember reading a true crime book by Anne Rule, and I lived in Washington State, and all of her books are set pretty much in Washington State because that's where she's from. And I remember reading this book about, I believe it was Ted Bundy or something, and I was in my on my bed, and there was a window behind me, and I'm reading this book, and a cat goes by the window and it screeches and it scares the crap out of me, and I just like throw my book. And I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of anxiety. I would always like look around and feel like someone was following me. It was really not good for me to do this to myself. And so it took me a while to recognize that as a pattern. And so when I started to recognize, wait, this is a pattern for me that I'm escaping, and what do I need to do to change this? So, you know, again, the first step to doing anything about anything is recognizing that it's happening. And so I would encourage you to look at what yours is. What are your patterns? What are your go-tos? That something that just keeps happening, it just keeps repeating. It's really important to look at it. Now, I'm not saying they're all negative, or they're all lower energy. Some of them are good. However, on this one, we're looking at the ones that are not serving you. So this is day 61. I'll see you in day 62. Bye bye.